Good morning, Westminster. This is your Wake Up Good Morning show. I hope you enjoyed a good March. I'm Ken Cook. This is my wife, Carol Cook, and our co-host with the most is Boyd Taylor. Boyd.
Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning.
Morning.
I can see most of you there. But that's a very nice sign placard in front of you, Carol. Yeah.
Boyd, Sue Gilliam made that placard for us.
She did.
Yes,
She's a talented lady.
she is.
But you both look bright and chipper this morning. Did you get a good night's sleep?
Well, let's see. Most of the time we do. Sometimes we don't.
We had a wonderful week last week. We got all of Texas annual rainfall in one day.
Well, that's wonderful.
Boyd, did you?
I don't know what to say about that. I'm so unused to rain. I don't even have a comment about it.
Yeah, or did you go to the ball game Saturday, or did you watch it?
Oh,
on
it was
TV?
on the Longhorn Network, though. What a game.
What a game. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
So, to all our listeners out there, or viewers, this is our weekly get-together, a start of the week program that we've begun. The three of us, and we're going to have a special mystery guest here in a little while. So we hope you enjoy the program. Oh, by the way, yesterday was Grandparents' Day. Did you know that?
Wow.
I don't think our grandkids knew that.
What happened?
If they did, they were real quiet about it.
Well,
Hey, Boyd,
yes.
tonight is a special show Carol's doing called Name That Tune. And you see this basket right here? It's a gift basket from Central Market. This goes to the first prize winner of the contest. And that's tonight on 1890.
How do I win?
You win by whoever wins gets the most songs out of the 16, and they'll have a ballot put in their cubby. And each song, if you can remember the name of the song or recognize it, just write it down and then turn in your ballot. But the thing is, turn in your ballot even if you just get a few songs, because there's 2 additional prizes that could be won by just a drawing.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. So tell me, Carol, what are some of the songs?
Yeah. I've already, Kathy tried to bribe me earlier today. So I'm just staying in quarantine or seclusion or something here so that I won't slip and tell somebody. I do want to say one thing. The advertising went up in the elevators today, and then we heard later that the bottom of the thing says turn over for ballot or something. And everybody in the elevator is trying to figure out how to turn that over since it's on the wall. That referred to the picture and on the opposite side of the ballot that you will get in your cubby on Friday morning. So hold on to it. And you've already gotten that on Friday morning. So now that's what you'll use tonight for Name That Tune.
Okay. So
And remember, it's pretty fast. It's a pretty fun and fast show. So have your pencils ready and have your thinking caps on.
Well, now you're talking to Westminster residents. When you say
right,
fast and ready and have your caps on, I mean, is that going to be a problem? I know it would be at my house.
Well, they'll get used to it when the songs start coming fast and furiously, and it'll be fun. We hope it'll be fun for you.
I'm really looking forward to it. I know it'll be a lot of fun. And you have a drummer accompanying you, I believe.
Absolutely. Dan Wilson will be helping me. I'll be on the piano. Dan will be on his percussion and his drums. He prefers me to say drums instead of percussion. But
now, Boyd,
doing what Dan does.
Boyd, you may have seen last week, we had it on display in the Windsor and the Preston building. We've had the gift basket on display. I hope everybody got to see it because it's not available today, I don't think, but anyway, it's a wonderful, wonderful gift.
It
And
looked
it'd
like
be a lot of fun. And
looks like
everybody
a
can,
yeah.
And if you don't get channel 1890, just, I'm sure somebody over there or in wherever you are nearby does get it. So just see if you can go down and visit with them on tonight and play the game.
Boy, and when will the winners be announced?
Chuck will announce the winner on his Chuck Chat on Wednesday. And I should say that you have to turn in your ballot downstairs, about the same place where the basket has been, on that table in the lobby. You'll see it in both lobbies. Turn in your ballot by 2 o'clock tomorrow. That's Tuesday.
Okay.
And we will pick them up and see who got how many songs right. And the winner will be announced on Wednesday.
but even if they don't do the whole songs, turn in your ballot anyway. In fact, we would appreciate a comment or two if you have time to let us know how the show went and what you might like for next time, if there is a next time. And
You may win the prize.
you may, there's
Good
2
drawing.
other prizes from a drawing that you could win.
Good. All right. Well, everybody out there, get that ballot out of your cubby, turn on 1890 tonight, and name that tune. Sounds like a lot of fun. So what's up for this week? I was looking at the calendar. I have to say, doesn't that Ruth Sanil do a great job scheduling things for us?
Incredible.
Yeah.
I told her once they should double her salary, and she laughed and she said, well, tell somebody else that. So, she's got quite a job.
She does. She does. Has a new grandbaby, I understand.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
So I was
Beautiful granddaughter,
Right.
she said.
I noticed that tomorrow at 11 o'clock on 1890, she's got a program I didn't really understand much about it. I guess I'll have to tune in to find out about it. It's called How Butter Was Made.
Oh, yes.
I thought of you when I saw that, because I know that you have some expertise in how butter was made back to your childhood days at Green Pastures.
Right. We used to churn our own butter. Actually, our grandmother did. We had our own cows, and it's quite good.
It was rich.
Oh, baby.
It was some kind of separator when you make the
Yeah, you change it, and of course you take the heavy cream and churn it into butter.
Yeah, and the heavy cream found its way, according to the story you're putting in this edition of the Writer's Journal, found its way into peach ice cream. Is that
Oh,
right?
that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
That's right. Well, Boyd, we've got a mystery guest. Shall we introduce her?
Let's see.
Oh, somebody's at the door now.
Sounds like it.
Come in, come in.
Hi,
Oh, who is
Kathy
it?
Kelly.
She came
Hi,
to.
Kelly.
it's Kathy Kelly. How are you guys today?
Hey, we're really good. Kathy, you know, Kathy Kelly is about as Irish a name as you can get. And what are your ties to Ireland? I was wondering about that. How'd you get that big Irish?
How did I get that Irish name?
Yeah.
First and foremost, I was born there. Born
Okay,
in
that's
Dublin.
enough.
And then, oops, I hope I'm not going to get the lights go out here. I was adopted from Ireland and brought to the United States and grew up in the Boston area. That accounts for this lovely dialect. And spent most of my adult life looking for my past. And I was very fortunate in 1993 to have put 27 years of research together and discover and find my family. I have 2 sisters living in England and a brother living in Northern Ireland. And they all have families. And that was my first visit, was in 1993 to visit them.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Oh, it's a very long, very great story. It's also, I've got a long line of new relatives. As I said, my first phone call was to my brother in Northern Ireland. and it happened to be noontime on April the 23rd, 1993. And when I called him, I figured he would just kind of go like, "Hi, how are you? Who are you?" And so, well, it didn't go that way. He said they were discussing the fact that it was another child, and I just was like the banshee on the other end of the phone. And about 2 hours later, I'm getting off the phone thinking, oh my word, this telephone call is going to cost me what my plane ticket would have cost me. But he invited me to come over as soon as I could. So I gave him a date, and that was let's say that was on a Wednesday, and I told him I'd see him on Tuesday. So
Wow.
Wow.
I was all
How
prepared.
exciting.
Yeah, and
That's
I
wonderful.
see them, well, this year I've already had to cancel a trip, but last year I went over to England and visited with my sisters, and I didn't see my brother because he lives in Northern Ireland.
That's
And
wonderful. Wonderful.
So
Well,
Kathy,
Kathy, you know, we have a artist gallery in the hall here, and I am so impressed with all of the artistic talent that is at Westminster. And I always love your things that's hanging there. And if you had that, can you show us that photo that you
Sure.
tell us about that a little bit?
Okay, let's see if I can get my face out of it this time. It's a little dark because this picture was taken in the fog.
hold it back
And it
just a
was-
little bit, Kathy. I think it might show better. Towards you.
Towards me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
That's good. That's
Alright.
good.
Right there. Yeah.
It was a foggy day, morning actually, and this was taken in Roken Canal in Amsterdam, Netherlands, not New York. And it was this fellow just gliding along the canal, and it's hard to see, but there's a little light right here. That's why I call the picture the guiding light, and it's the only color in this black and white photograph.
Wow.
Now, wait a minute. It's a little light. It's in Amsterdam. What color is that little light?
It's red. In fact, that's funny. You're very curious you asked that, Carol, because it was only 1 block from the red light district.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Well,
And that's
how
a
about that?
segue. That's a segue into my last occupation in the hotel business. Not in Amsterdam, though.
I wondered
in
where you were going with that.
Tell us about the hotel business.
I was in the hotel business, yes, along with many other professions. I'm going to put this down, and I think you can see it's in the
We'll look for it
gallery.
in the hall.
It's in the gallery on the 2nd floor of connecting the Preston to the Windsor.
So you were in the B&B, you had a B&B in Vermont, I think?
No, I actually had a hotel
Oh, a hotel
in Maine on the coast, right on the
in
ocean.
Maine. Well, I was nearly right.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Except you don't get breakfast there, maybe, Boyd.
Well, all the units had their own kitchens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I had cottages as well.
Was it,
Right.
was it near the coast?
Yeah, it was about 3 feet to the water.
Oh, man, that's wonderful country.
Yeah, beautiful,
I don't
7 miles contiguous beach. It was gorgeous.
I don't guess you
And-
can get any lobsters there.
Lobster every day.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love that. I love that. Were you
yeah.
from Kennebunkport?
Just above Kennebunkport, in a town called Old Orchard Beach.
Old Richard?
It's-
Yeah.
Yeah, Old Orchard, like
Orchard
the
Beach.
apple orchard.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just a lovely spot. It's still there, obviously, and a client bought my hotel from me. So that was a nice compliment.
It was.
That's great.
And
Now,
they're still running it.
Well, that's
Kathy, I think at some time you were in a convent for a while. Is that?
Well,
Is
you're
that correct?
really going for leaps here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago as well. I just had a birthday on August 31st, and one of my classmates from grammar school sent me a picture of when she and her mother came to visit me in the convent. And it's,
Wow.
yeah, it was wow. I hadn't seen that picture before, or at
Wow.
least if I had, I'd forgotten about it. And so she sent it to me. I'm not going to hold it up for anybody to acknowledge. But anyway, yeah, that was a long time. That was last century. Let me put it that way.
Oh, yeah. the good old days, we can say
Yeah,
now.
good old days, yeah.
That was just last year.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So let's see. You came from a convent, and then you came here, and
Oh, no, there's a leap. There's a lot of
That's
years.
the leap. What's the rest of that leap?
Let's see, I
I
taught
know-
school.
I know some of that story because Kathy has lived in one of our neighboring retirement communities several times. How many times did you live at Longhorn Village?
Let's put it this way. I lived there for 3 years, but they weren't contiguous.
Yeah.
I lived there twice. Went
Only
for,
twice. Oh,
yeah, the first time I moved in, it was like 18 months. I
uh-huh.
moved out, went downtown, loved it,
Yeah.
but there were a lot of amenities that were missing. You know, you had to go out and eat, and you had to do all this other stuff. Anyway, and it cost about the same as it did to live in Longhorn.
Yeah.
So I went back to Longhorn
And then came here from Longhorn.
and stayed there for a year, different apartment, and it was real. I still stay in touch with people out there.
Yeah, so do
That's
we.
great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So let's see. So
Glad.
now that you are at Westminster, I know you do so many things, and one of them, I'm still trying to make this
It sounds like someone's phone.
convent leap to the chapel here, and what out here?
Is that someone's phone?
But it is, but it'll go away.
Oh, it's yours. Okay.
I know I should have.
It would have been nice if you told Boyd he was looking for it.
I'm sorry. I'll turn it off next week, Boyd, I promise. But Kathy, I want to know about the leap here from convent to chapel to what?
Oh. All right. Well, I guess one of my professional positions here at Westminster is calling bingo. And because of,
Oh, yeah.
because of COVID, we're calling out of the chapel on the ground level. And I laugh a lot while I'm down there. Of course, I'm hoping nobody's watching me on 1890 laughing, because there's all kinds of noises going on. People throwing their trash down the dumpster behind me, people trying to come in the back door, others coming in to have their lunch. And I'm like, hello.
Oh, my goodness.
And anyway, one of my off-colored, let me say, comments has been, having always been a Catholic, I find it appropriate that I should be in the chapel calling bingo.
Absolutely.
What more would a
Absolutely.
Catholic girl have been a nun do?
Your parish priest would have been.
Yeah, they'd be looking for a cut. Now, don't you say anything.
Okay. Boyd, thank you, Kathy. That was so interesting. And I know
thank
we
you.
could talk for-
And
I have a riddle that I'd like to put out for everybody to think about until next week and see if anybody can get this. Is that okay?
Sure.
Do we
What is
have a riddle department here?
a riddle?
okay,
All
And I
right. Well,
wanna
this
say-
has to do with masks, so that's why it's kind of appropriate.
Okay.
All right, listen carefully. A man leaves home, makes 3 left turns, and is met by 2 men wearing masks. Who are those 2 men? So we'll tell you the answer next week.
okay.
How about that?
Is there a prize?
Kathy, we enjoyed visiting. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for the invitation.
Enjoyed
You're
having you.
around the campus. Okay. Well,
Oh,
this has
Here
been,
comes our sign again.
it's been great. And so have a good week, everybody out there, and drop us a line, send us a note, send us an email, tell us what you'd like us to talk about, any questions you have that you'd like for us to try to get the answer to. Tell us somebody you think might make a good mystery guest. We'd like to have all your suggestions, because we're going to be here next Monday at the same time and on the same station. So that's all from here. Now I'm going to say goodbye. Good day, Carol. Good day.
Thank you, Boyd. You too.
Thank you, Boyd. Have a good day.
Everybody stay safe and stay well.
See you
All right.
next week.